Hello, everybody. You are looking live at a wonderful morning here at the Stars Complex in Fort Myers, Florida. An outstanding program has taken place.
Yes, sir.
It is a King's Brunch for celebration of men and fathers in the household and who have a connection with their children. We've had a breakfast for them today. Breakfast and brunch with dads, and it has been a great morning program. Leapers Live is so happy to have been the media sponsor for this event, and we're catching people and getting it right from the horse's mouth. We have this gentleman here from the Lutheran Church, I guess is what you call it?
Lutheran Services Florida, LSF.
Lutheran Services Florida.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And he come out and had a great time. What's your name?
Norman Williams.
What do you actually do there?
So I'm a placement specialist.
Placement specialist?
Yes, sir. So basically, when children are about to come into care, the Department of Children and Family Services, if they're unable to locate a home with a family member or a relative or a non-relative, they call on us.
I see.
They call on us.
How long you been doing that?
February is actually going to be my anniversary, man.
Okay.
First year anniversary, man.
What does it do for you personally to know that you're making you got such an important responsibility?
Man, personally, it gives me a lot of, I would say, it has motivated me to understand that it's, just helping kids, helping children that need placement. It's just so fulfilling. It's just so fulfilling, Sometimes we go by day to day and we're like, what can I do to make a difference in this world? What can I really do? And I'm so grateful to be blessed with the opportunity of working in a position whereby I can really make a change, placing a child in a home, until permanency can be achieved, where they could either be placed with a relative or someone that's familiar. Man, listen, that does wonders for me, does wonders for me.
People who are tuned in and listening to us on TV and on radio right now, what can they do, or how can they connect with you, and what do they need to know in attempting to connect with you on what they can help you with?
Well, listen, man, they need to go to the Lutheran Services Florida page. I'll put it on your Facebook page as soon as we're done with this. We need more foster parents. We need more foster parents. I can count on my hand. I'm just keeping it real with you. I can count on my hand specifically how many male foster parents, only male foster parents we have. It is a blessing to have the amount of foster parents we have, but we need more males. We need more males.
All races.
Sorry?
You need a lot more minorities too, right?
Yes, sir. Minorities, man. Black men.
Right.
Black men.
Straight up.
That are willing to guide young men in being a better black young man, or just being a better young man in general. Some of these kids, man, they come into care and it's like they don't want to stay where they are because they're not able to connect with a foster parent. Some of these men aren't able to connect with their placements. But I'm telling you, if we have young men who are willing to take up the challenge, take up the responsibility in helping our young men, it's gonna go far.
When you come to an event like this in a community that focusing on the males in the house and helping these children and being a part of their children's lives, that must touch you dearly.
Oh man, it touches me so much, for the fact that just by the mere fact that we have men who are wanting to prevent children from having to go the route from the school straight to the prison system kind of situation. We have these mentors, we have these community programs here that are here to build and uplift young men, help them day by day. That's outstanding stuff. Now the issue is what happens when that can't be prevented. What happens when they do come into care, when they are taken from their homes because it's not their fault, or it is, when they go to DJJ, you know what I'm saying, the Department of Juvenile Justice, when they're there. Right. What happens? Who is going to be taking up the mantle to be willing to work with them, to say, yeah, I know what your rap sheet looks like, but I'm still going to help you. I'm still going to care for you. You know, we got kids, you know, sometimes they sleep, unfortunately, on a night-to-night basis at some homes because some people aren't willing to take up the risk. But I'm telling you, man, there's some young men out there, some men who are single men, who we are asking and encouraging to take up the role in being a foster parent. If you are there, if you're listening, that's the word for today. That's the word for today.
What does being a foster parent entail?
Well, it entails changing a life of someone that you probably wouldn't have met under normal circumstances, probably, you know. It entails being willing to give up sometimes of your space, you know, sometimes your home, to make a better future and to plan a better future with young people, you know. You got to go through the process. It's a long process, you know, background screenings, necessary fingerprints, you know, home study, all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, we provide you with the training, we provide you with the resources, we provide you with the support. That's what we're all about, you know, to ensure that you are adequately provided with the support in caring for these young men, in caring for these children, you know. So, well,
we encourage people to go to that website, get to that phone number, Google, what do they need to Google?
Lutheran Services Florida, Lutheran Services, and I do apologize. I know it's at the spur of the moment, and I'm probably coming a little bit unprepared. But I'm
right here in Fort Myers.
Yes,
right?
sir, right here in Fort Myers, right there on 41504th Street. Right there, you have the card right there, man. Become a foster parent today. I mean, I don't know if we can take a picture of it and they can scan it. You know, use the QR code and.
No, we're going to do all that QR code stuff. We're just going to say
lsffamilyfocus.org.
There you go.
lsffamilyfocus.org.
There you go.
You know, sometimes Miss Scott, if she's listening, she'll probably be like, Norman, he wants to go from his head instead of going with the paper, you know. But lsffamilyfocus.org.
They'll get there.
Yes, sir.
You said it another time. Well, it's been a pleasure having you on the show.
Always. Thank you so much for having me, man. Really appreciate it.
And we certainly will get you in the studio in the future, in my TV studio.
Man. Appreciate that, man. We'd love the opportunity.
I'll give you my card.
Yes, sir.
Remember, Miami might have the oranges, but the Stars complexes, a King's Brunch, has got the juice.
Yes, sir.
We'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Hello, everybody. This is Lee. I'm so glad that you watched that particular show. And if you enjoyed that show, we got other shows like that. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel. Watch Lee Pitts Live on demand anytime. And also hit us up on all our social media platforms. Just type in Lee Pitts Live, and there you go.